Y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess, honey. What's the business, y'all? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for another episode of Yassss for the Mess, and we're here to talk about Wendy Williams and Joseline Hernandez, okay? Now, at first, I wasn't going to read no article. I was just going to let the video play out or whatever, then give my opinion or whatnot, but I'm just going to read the article, and then I'm going to play the actual audio so you guys can hear it, just in case you missed it, okay? Now, apparently, Joseline Hernandez went on the Wendy Williams show to go and promote her trash-ass show, Joseline's Cabernet. Although Jamie and Bundy have told me it's a great show to look at or whatever, but you know, I don't know what this show is about. I don't know what's going on. It just looks like it's a ratchet mess. But if Jamie and Bundy said it's a good show, then I'll take a look at it. I'll try to see what it's about. I ain't reviewing it, but I'll see what it's about just because they said so. Okay? Now, apparently, Joseline and Wendy Williams got into a heated exchange on air. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read this article, which is from the Jasmine brand. Shout out to them. And not only will I read the article from the Jasmine brand, I'm going to play the actual exchange. I'm going to figure out a way to play it without getting a copyright claim on me, because the last time I had something playing, the last few times I got a copyright claim, not a strike but a copyright claim, and I had to remove it off my video so I could be monetized. Okay, with that being said, let's get into the article, and then I'm gonna play the audio. According to talk show host Wendy Williams, guests shouldn't expect an apology if they are ever offended by her comments. Joseline Hernandez discovered this the hard way while on the daytime talk show to promote her Zeus Network reality show, Joseline's Cabaret. The show was recently picked up for a third season. While on the Wendy Williams show, she and the daytime host disagreed on how to honor accomplished women of color. Joseline reminded Wendy Williams that her age should be taken into account when showcasing the respect of the newer generation. But things also took a heated turn when Hernandez confidently spoke on Joseline's Cabernet's raking, to which Williams quickly downplayed. The two strong-willed women later agreed on being undervalued as women of color, with Wendy Williams telling Joseline Hernandez that she feels undervalued or whatnot. The self-proclaimed Puerto Rican princess wasn't willing to stand down against the media icon. She even took jabs at Williams' age again, mentioning that she may need help from a younger person on how to operate the streaming devices. She also referenced Wendy Williams' ex-husband, Kevin Hunter. To add, Hernandez hinted that Williams shows favoritism towards certain guests, but minimized the respect to female guests of color after Williams denied her empathy. Now, after that article, I'm about to play the audio. Hopefully you guys can hear it. Hopefully there's no audio issue or anything like that. So here's the audio. You listen for yourself, and I'm going to come back and give you my opinion. Here we go.
For some reason, I wouldn't recognize you if I saw you. You look different every time I see you. In a good way.
Hopefully it's in a good way,
yes.
Miss Wendy. Because, you know, Miss Wendy, I just must say this to you first. I hope you're going to give me my flowers today. I hope you're going to honor how much work I've put out there. I hope you're going to, you know, not kind of like throw this off outside of everything that I've done. I'm an accomplished woman, and I just feel like every time I come to your show, you don't give me those flowers now, you know? And Wendy, you're 35 years my senior.
Ow, yes.
I should get those flowers by you. I should feel wanted by people like you. Not just me, all the other young girls.
You are wanted by me. I always say that you're very entertaining.
But we feel like you be trying us. We feel like you don't be really rooting for us. You know, we feel like, and especially with me, every time I come on your show, you always want to compare me to another broad. I don't need to be compared. I've made my own brand. I've made my own brand for years. You know, I've been out here for the past decade. I got my own show. I franchised my own show to another network. I have the #1 show in the country. I have an actual cabaret show.
No, you have the #1 show on Zeus, and you got renewed for a third season, which is to be commended.
The #1 show in the country, Miss Wendy.
It's okay.
And I just want you to know that, I want you to know how I feel. I want you to know that I feel like every time I come on here.
You feel
don't
undervalued?
really
Well, so do I, okay? You know what, Joseline, because you're part of pop culture, this is what I do. But if you possibly think that I leave here every day and don't feel undervalued for something that I do, as a woman, we're not going to even talk about race. Just as a woman, I still don't make that dollar for dollar men make. So please, anyway, shoe cam, please. Let me see your shoes. But stop, Joseline.
Listen, I'm making pretty cool money. I own my own show, so you should be doing the same thing. But as a woman to woman, and this is not about men, woman to woman, we should uphold each other higher, not go against each other or compare woman to other women, when every woman out here in the game, especially pop culture, is handling their business and is doing great. It's doing amazing. There's no other girl that came from television, I came from the gutter. I came from the streets. I came from the gutter. Give me that respect, Miss Wendy Williams. We love you, but at the same time, you have to do better. You're not in an abusive relationship anymore. You don't deal with that man anymore. You should be in a better place. And when people come on your show, especially Black culture, you should be nicer to us, the ladies. You should respect us. You should give us our flowers while we're here. And you should tell us how proud you are of what we've done in the streets.
Well, I'm not proud of all. And what I've been through makes me even harder on young women. Like, you can do better. Now, can we get back to the show at hand? Can I see your shoes, please?
If that's how you want to do it, Miss Wendy.
Yes, that's how I want to do it.
But you have nothing to say about what my feelings.
I just said what I said. I don't apologize for anything. This is what I do. Let me see your shoes. Joseline.
But you only do it to the young Black Spanish girls coming up. You don't do it to anybody else.
I don't?
No, you don't. You take it so much differently.
First of all, that's not true. Joseline,
for people of color.
Joseline,
it's true.
Here's a flower. Come on. There's a flower. I just gave you flowers.
You should give me more flowers. You should give me more flowers, and you should be real proud that I've accomplished what I accomplished. So Joseline's Cabaret airs every Sunday on the Zeus Network. I'm sure you don't know how to work the streaming app, but it's a streaming show. One of the people in there in the audience could show you, or your producers could show you.
Can we see your shoes, Joseline?
It's the number one show in the country. It's the number one show in the country, and I would light my flowers while I'm here, alive. Here, I'm not gonna let you play me anymore, Miss Wendy, and I'm not gonna let anybody on national TV or anybody disrespect me.
Did we just pull the plug? What is going on, Joseline? Joseline.
Let me tell you, your producer
Joseline
knew that I feel like this. I told him how I felt.
No, yeah, he told me that you yelled at him the whole time, the producer on the phone. Listen, Joseline, shoe cam, please. Joseline, shoe cam, please. There you go. Delicate and beautiful.
Okay, so that was the Jasmine Brand article, and that was the audio from the show itself, okay? Now it's time for Scotty by Nature TV's opinion on the situation between Wendy Williams and Joseline Hernandez. So let's get into my opinion on what I think. First of all, I'm not a Wendy Williams fan at all. So let's just make that clear. I'm never a fan of Wendy Williams, never have been. I always thought she does extreme gossip and everything like that, but at the same point in time, it's like, how can I hate on Wendy Williams when I sit up and I love Unwind with Tasha K? Damn, I love Tasha K. She's just like the more ratchet version of Wendy Williams in my opinion. Like, she's giving us Wendy Williams from back in the Gap. So how can I dislike Wendy Williams when I like Tasha K for what she do? And how can I dislike either one of them when I'm kind of doing the same thing that they're doing, which is talking about other people and their business? So how can I dislike them? But at the same point in time, it's like this with Joseline. I think that she's a hypocrite, and I think that the message was correct, but it was from the wrong damn person, because Joseline wants to sit up here and say that she deserves her flowers. She wants to sit up here and say that she wants to see Wendy respect young Black girls when she doesn't respect young Black girls. Joseline has said a bunch of vile things about many Black women for many, many years, but she wants to sit up here and get on her high horse and be upset with Wendy about what she's saying. At the end of the day, Wendy can be a lot. She could be trashy. She could be messy as hell. But at the same point in time, Joseline, you do the same shit, if not worse. You talk about people like a dog. I would never feel sorry for no woman that sit up there and lied on a man and said that he molested his own daughter. I would never in my life do that, period. You are disgusting. So I could care less about what you're saying. Now, like I said before, she had a point. What she said was absolutely correct. Wendy Williams do bring down a lot of Black women. It's a way for you to say your opinion, but you don't have to be nasty about it. I would never forget when Portia Williams was on the Housewives of Atlanta the very first season, and she did a spot on the Wendy Williams show. She was interviewed by her, and Wendy Williams said that she was less than smart. Y'all know I don't fuck with Portia at all, and I do think that I also think that she's less than smart, but at the same time, that was not anything for Wendy to say to her on live television. I thought it was fucked up for her to say something like that. Like, I could only, like, and Portia handled it well. Trust to believe me, she handled it quite well, but I thought that was kind of out of line when she said though. Or when Drea Michelle first came on her show and she dogged her out in her face. Even called her all types of, called her a whore without calling her one. She said, this girl really gets around. She slept with this person, she slept with that person, she did this, she did that. Like the show wasn't even about her promoting Basketball Wives like it should have been. It was about promoting her past sex life and Wendy Williams looking down on her for doing what she did in the past. So yes, Wendy Williams can be an asshole many a time. She can be. So I'm not in no means defending her at all. I could never defend Wendy Williams on anything in regards to that. But at the same point in time, Joseline really need to have a seat and shut the hell up, because it's really rich coming from her. Like, she wants to get on her soapbox and act like she all unified for all women, and she's fucking not. Okay, she's not. And I find it very crazy how people are in the comment section like giving her all this praise about it, but if it was someone like K. Michelle that said that, y'all would be calling her a hypocrite and saying the same thing that I'm saying about Joseline. But see, that's what I'm saying. Y'all only come for the people that y'all don't like. Joseline should be the last person speaking upon this situation. I don't give a damn what she says. And on top of that, you don't have the #1 show in America. You only have the #1 show on Zeus, and not everybody is willing to pay $3.99 to see your ass, okay? And that's just point blank on period. Okay, that's just what it is. Joseline has gotten a big head. She thinks she's way more than what the fuck she is, and everybody has been giving her a pass for so many years. And me being the type of person I am, I'm pretty much the unpopular opinion most of the time. I don't see it for Joseline, never have seen it for her, and I'm just saying it is what it is. Like, fuck all that. She need to shut the hell up. Who is she to come for Wendy Williams about what the fuck she do when she said way more vile stuff than Wendy has ever said? And that's just bottom line. I don't like neither one of them, but Joseline can have a seat, and that's just my opinion on that. With that being said, y'all, this is Yes for the Miss. This episode 201. Last night's episode was episode 200. I went live for it last night, and I had a good little turnout. Cheers to a year of Yes for the Mess. Cheers to a year of Yes for the Mess. Yes for the Mess has been in rotation for over a year now, and I am so proud of what I've accomplished with Yes for the Mess. I can't even believe that I've been that consistent with it. But with that being said, y'all, follow me on all social media. It will be at the bottom. Be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe to my channel to get more videos and everything else. With that being said, y'all, your boy is out of here. Peace out.